Welcome to the lair of the Batty Boffin.
Hi there Batty fans, a little bit more algebraic fractions. We're getting onto some quite complex looking ones now where we've got expressions of x on the top and the bottoms of the fractions, and they're not particularly simple ones either. But we treat them all exactly the same. We do the common denominator, whatever you do to the bottom you do the same to the top, and then just add the tops. So let's get right on with this one here. Okay. So we're going to rewrite each of these with the same denominator, and for the denominator we're just going to multiply these two things together. That's what you do. If you're adding halves and thirds, you use sixths for the common denominator. So we're going to use as the common denominator x minus 1, 2x plus 1. Okay, this will get shorter later on, really it will. For the left hand one, whatever you do to the bottom, multiplied it by that bracket, we do the same to the top. And for the right hand fraction, whatever you've done to the bottom number, multiplied it by that bracket, you do the same to the top. Okay? And then we just add the tops. I think I'm going to multiply out the bottoms at this point as I go along. Hopefully quadratic multiplying out. If you're not sure, go check out some of the other videos. I'm just going to assume you know how to do it. I'm going to use FOIL. The first two, the outside two, the inside two, and the last two. That'll simplify next time round. On the tops, again, I'm going to multiply this here. So we've got a 2x times a 2x is a 4x squared. A 2x times a 1 plus 2x. A 3x times an x plus 3x squared. And a 3x times a minus 1 minus 3x. Ooh, didn't do my line quite long enough. Okay. It will get shorter. Really, really it will. Right, on the top we've got a 4x squared and a 3x squared, so that's 7x squared. And we've got a 2x and a minus 3x, so that's a minus x. And on the bottom we've got a 2x squared. We've got a plus x and a minus 2x, so that's a minus x and a minus 1. And that's your answer. Please don't try and cancel things like cancelling that take away x on there. Okay, that's, whoa. Hope by this stage you wouldn't even think of doing something like that. Okay, so it looks kind of hideous in the middle. I admit that it does look kind of hideous, but it does simplify down. Okay, and we've got there just a quadratic on the top and a quadratic on the bottom. You don't have to do anything with those, you just leave them as that. So those two things added together produce that. Amazing. Okay, I'm going to wipe down the board and then you're going to have a go at one of these. See you in a minute. Right, here's one for you to have a go at. Please note it's a takeaway. It should be very similar to the one we've just done. We've got a couple of little expressions on the bottom there that when you multiply them will make a quadratic, and when you do the multiplying up at the top, so this x plus 1 is going to get multiplied by that, and this 3x is going to get multiplied by that, and you're going to get some more quadratics appearing up there. Just take it step by step. Don't worry if it looks enormous and huge initially. It will simplify down. So have a go with that and we'll go and look through it together in a minute. Right, here we go then. For the denominator, we're going to use those two expressions just multiplied. I'm going to speed this bit up while I write it out. For the left-hand fraction, the bottom's got multiplied by this bracket bit at the bottom, so the same applies to the top. And the same over here. Sometimes people call this cross-multiplying because that bit gets multiplied by that and that bit gets multiplied by that. If that's the way you like to remember it, that's totally fine. Okay, there's our tops and bottoms. So what we're going to do now is just simplify it all. I'm going to do the multiplying out. We've got an x times an x squared minus x plus 2x minus 2. Okay, I'm using foil for that there. And then on the tops we've got 3x times x minus 3x, and here's another foil thing. So we've got an x squared. Oh, watch out, this is minus. So actually what I'm going to do, I'm just going to multiply this all up here just to make sure we get the signs right. This multiplies out to x squared plus 2x plus x plus 3. Oops, plus 2. Okay, but all of this is taken away. Okay, so it's take away this and take away this and take away this. So minus x squared minus 3x minus 2. Okay, if any of those terms had been negative, they would have been positive down here. Make sure you don't drop any negatives there. That's quite a classic place to lose them. Right, let's just gather all that bit together. Simplify down, divide by the square root of your phone number, and hope it's Wednesday. X squared plus x minus 2, and on the top up here we have got 2x squared. We've got minus 3x minus another 3x is minus 6x and minus 2. Okay, so there's that one done. Fairly yucky looking, but there you go. It's all just works the same. I'll see you next time for another video. Bye for now, Batty fans.